Good morning. Welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'll be putting the anchors in on the greenhouse. If you saw the other episode where I tried to do this, hi cat, I pounded this one in and it broke. Yeah, it got a little bit below the surface and the end broke off, and that kept on driving in. So I've abandoned the idea of trying to use these Shelter Logic cast aluminum pieces of crap and bought some Milspec arrowhead anchors. So I'm going to get them out of the box and start pounding them in. Come on, cat. You knock over my coffee. Okay, can I open this? Ouch. Kitty. There they are. That is a 3-inch anchor. I think I used 4-inch on the other shelter, but this thing's getting moved, and you can't get these back out of the ground once they're pounded all the way in. So I do believe a 3-inch anchor will be plenty for over the winter. I got a few extras. I'm not putting all these in. Putting 4 in, that's it. Okay, and then this is the drive rod, which they have changed. Huh. My old one, wow. Okay. It's got like a giant nail head on it, so you can take a real swing at it. Where is that cheap one that the Shelter Logic came with? I'll have to show the two side by side. I don't have the other one with me right now, but that is an awesome drive head. Okay, let's get to work here. I carry ear protection with me wherever I go, with this little case that is on my keychain. I'm always running a saw or pounding something. Pounding with a sledgehammer, metal on metal, will cause ear damage pretty damn quick. I had a little heater in here, which would have warmed this place up nice because we got a nice sunny day, but these Shelter Logic shelters leak so bad that that's just not going to happen. I'm working on a design for to fix these doors right now, but that's really not something you should have to do with something as expensive as this. So there's a hole in the end right there. The arrow goes right into that hole. There's no way this can pound right through the arrow like what happened on the other one. Okay, I want to go straight down below this, so that's about right there. I think the other drive rod that I had from them was just a metal bar this same size. pull the rod out. Get some gravel over the hole. Now you need to yank on this to flip the, here I'll show you. When you pound it in, it goes in like that and pulls the cable in with it. Then you pull this out, the drive rod, and it is down there like this. Then you yank on it and it turns, and that's what gives you your pull-out strength. So a little bit of cable will come up out of the ground when I yank on it. If you just attach everything tight the way it is, you're going to have slack in a short while. All right, let's get the rest of them in. Okay, I think I showed this in the first video where I attempted to put that Shelter Logic piece of crap anchor in, and it broke. But what I'm doing is trying to go fairly straight up and down, and I mean, this isn't rocket science, so you don't need to get a level out or anything. And then I'm going with 22 inches off the ground, which gives me enough room for the rest of the hardware once this is pounded in. Then I aim my arrow right about where I had the tape measure, which is right about there, and that's where I pound in my anchor. Uh-oh. Well, looks like I broke one of these. broke. Crap. Let's try it again. Okay, so the first one went in beautiful. The second one went in beautiful. The third one broke down, I don't know how deep. Just snapped the end off. I thought the rod just fell off of it, but no, it snapped. It broke a chunk of the anchor. Luckily, I got 8 of these. It broke a small chunk of this rod while it was way down in the hole. So now that rod, oh jeez. Now that little piece is stuck up in here. I still had enough room to keep driving, so I drove one right past the first one, and that one is okay. Then I broke one off right away. I mean, like 6 inches down. I mean, it's not hitting anything, it just breaks. So I tried to drive one right past it, and that one broke. Again, it's not like you're hitting something and then it beating on it and then it breaks. Again, with the garbage aluminum instead of steel. I know the other ones, the 4-inch ones are steel. I'm gonna write to these guys and find out what the hell is with these cheap things. I mean, what are you supposed to pound aluminum anchors into? Either these or these. Almost all ground has rocks underneath the soil. If you can't push the rock out of the way or chip off the edge of it or something, I mean, you're just constantly going to break these things. They need to be made out of steel. Why they wouldn't be made out of steel when aluminum is more expensive, I have no idea. Just really, really dumb. So I'm going to write to them. I'm going to leave this one the way it is, and I'll strap up to here. I'll probably just leave these damn buckets on all winter. And in the spring, this is getting moved anyways. I'm going to put it out in the wind up on top of the pad up there. So it's definitely going to need some strong anchoring. So I will talk to Milspec and make sure that the anchors that I use up there are steel and not cast aluminum, which is just junk. So now I gotta set these, pull up on them a little bit. Then I need to drill out through the side there and put my eye bolts in. There's still quite a bit to do. I don't know what I'll be able to get done today. I've been messing around with these anchors too long. I only have a short amount of time to do stuff every day. So let me get my puller and get these things set. Okay, what this is a T-post puller with a piece of chain and then just a S-hook at the end, and then this gets hooked onto the loop there, and then you pull it upwards. Well, today was kind of a bust. I got these things in. This one is, I guess it's okay. When they were yanked up on, they came up way more than I thought they should have. And I mean, if something yanks up on this with those on there, I don't see them holding it very well. I guess I should have went with the 4-inch, but oh jeez. In the end, I might just have to well, I'll get these hooked up as best I can, and I'll probably leave the buckets on and add another bucket right in the middle here. I don't know. I'm really fed up with the quality of anchors and shelters. I mean, I still have to, it looks like I'm going to have to buy a bunch of 2x10s and build something to stop the wind from blowing in like this. Otherwise, this is useless. In the long run, if I have a more permanent spot for this, I can probably tack weld some stuff along this edge and make a solid door, a polycarbonate door. Make a frame and make a polycarbonate door. Why they don't offer something like that, I don't know. This is awful expensive for this. This is crap. And if you go to like Home Depot's website where they have reviews of these, almost everybody says the same thing. You know, that their instructions are horrible and the ends are pretty much useless. They stop way before the ground and have no way of anchoring them. I mean, this will not hold heat, and that's what I need it to do. So now I'm going to have to fight with the snow to get some kind of thing to hold the ends so that they don't leak. They're just useless as hell the way they are. So I'll be fighting with this thing, who knows, possibly for weeks, trying to get this thing to where it's usable. So if you want to see that, just stop back and watch me struggle with this thing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you click on the update icon, you'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.